With the festive season looming, the budget smartphone market is hotting up. The Sony Xperia E3 is the Japanese company's latest low-cost blower, while Microsoft, who now controls Nokia's old Lumia brand, has just launched the 535. If you're after a new smartphone that doesn't cost an arm and a leg, one of these options will probably fit the bill. But which? Design-wise, the E3 is the smaller of the two, found sporting an understated black body, with a good build quality considering its low price tag. Nokia's Lumia 535, meanwhile, is a big, bright green slab of a phone, with a big screen, big tactile buttons, and unlike the E3, a removable battery. To look at, the Lumia will give you a slightly sharper image, as despite being half an inch larger at 5 inches, it boasts a higher QHD resolution. Both phones also boast IPS technology, so colours should look pretty good, even at more aggressive angles. When it comes to what's actually on screen, it's the classic tale of Android and Windows Phone. Sony's tweaks to the user experience are great, and if you're already on board with the Sony ecosystem, it's ideal. Otherwise, a little more setup and tinkering will be required to get things how you like them. There are, however, some unique features like live broadcasting to YouTube and access to a far stronger Google Play App Store. The Lumia brand, meanwhile, means that you'll always get a few staple gems: mixed radio for free music streaming, and a more robust camera experience with apps for selfies and manual control. News, sport and lifestyle apps direct from Microsoft itself, and all of that comes as part of the out-of-the-box experience. The hardware is a little different on the inside, with a beefier Snapdragon 400 processor in the Sony versus a more humble Snapdragon 200 in the Lumia. That said, the fluidity of Sony's Android 4.4 interface against Microsoft Windows 8.1 UI is nearly identical. The Lumia wins on the storage front too, with twice as much internal space as the Xperia and room for microSD cards up to an impressive 128GB. The E3 can only handle cards up to 32GB. It's role reversal in the connectivity department, however, with 4G and NFC on offer for faster web browsing, downloading and pairing of accessories. With the Xperia, the Lumia takes a more unorthodox approach, instead toting dual SIM functionality, where there's room inside for 2 SIM cards, each with its own plan. That said, both are limited to slower 3G speeds, which is worth bearing in mind. If you're after longevity, then the Sony can manage a day and a half of battery, but the Lumia can muster 2.5 days from its 2330 mAh cell, provided you're careful with it. We'd more readily side with the Sony Xperia E3 for its superior build quality, faster hardware and greater connectivity. But if you want better imaging shots, dual SIM functionality and a device that's better kitted out straight out of the box, then the Lumia 535 might well be worth a gander.